Give a man a fish and feed him for a day, but teach a man how to fish and feed him for a lifetime. This is exactly what I want you to learn in the Mark Flips program. I started trading back in 2017, and back then I was just like you. I was looking for the quickest way for me to make money so that I can flex. I can buy a nice car. I can rent a nice house and do all the lavish things that you're thinking of right now. But I quickly came to realize that trading is not the quickest way for me to do that. The quickest way for me to do that is trying to gamble. If you're gambling, you can get that quick result, get that quick cash.
I don't think you should be doing too much gambling tonight, Alan.
Gambling? Who said anything about gambling? It's not gambling when you know you're going to win.
But the question you need to ask yourself, is it sustainable? And if you pause for a second and think of it, it's not. And that is why I'm here to teach you the ways that you can be able to become a sustainable, consistent, and profitable trader overall. Because when it comes to trading, 90% of traders lose 90% of their money in the first 90 days. And I'm here to teach you people so that you can be able to become the 10% who actually become successful in trading.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
With that being said, welcome to the first episode of the Mark Flips trading program. So I wanted to brainwash you so that you can be able to have a clear mindset of where you're going, where you are at the moment, where you're going, and what to do in order to get where you want to go. And that being said, I have 3 core values for you to be able to have that success. I'm pretty sure you're asking yourself, when are we going to learn the strategy? Don't worry, you'll get there. I want you to have the right mindset going forward, because I did this mistake back with my students before. I was always getting into the strategy without making sure that their mindset is straightforward. And that is exactly what I'm going to do with this trading program. This program is going to refine everything that you've learned before. Even if you were my student before, or even if you learned for somebody else before, but you have not yet found your feet in trading, find your consistency in trading, that is because your psychology is messed up. The reason why it's messed up, many people get into trading with the wrong mindset or with the wrong beliefs, and that is exactly what is core value number 1. Core value number 1 is trading psychology. What is trading psychology? Trading psychology is the overall thinking of traders when it comes into the market, when it comes to the market and the market in general, whether it is the trading strategy, the money management, the success in trading, and overall thinking or thoughts when it comes to trading. These may include their greed, their fears. It can include their beliefs. What do you believe about trading? Pause for a second and think of, what do you believe about trading? Now that you've thought of what you believe about trading, many people will have the same mindset. Many people will have the same thoughts when it comes to trading. They will think like trading is a get-rich-quick scheme. That is absolutely wrong. And if you've already tried this, you will understand by now that it is not a get-rich-quick scheme, because it takes you a long time for you to also become a successful and a consistent, profitable trader. But I'm also here to tell you that you don't have to take a long time for you to find sustainability, consistency, and profitability. The way you can be able to achieve that in a very short period of time is by rewiring your brain, rewiring your thoughts on trading. What do you believe about trading? And in order for you to achieve that, you need to have the right trading strategy, which is core value number 2. When it comes to the trading strategy, it can become tricky. Many people define trading strategies as the way they just place their trades, hold their trades, and close their trades. But when it comes to me, my trading strategy involves a lot of things. It involves the time frames on which I'll be trading. The time on which I'll be trading. What time? Is it in the morning? Is it in the evening? It involves the amount of risk that I'll be placing on a trade. So whether am I taking a high risk trade or a reduced risk trade. Also, it involves trading management. how do I manage the trade? From the point where I open the trade, while I'm holding the trade, and closing the trade. When you understand all these concepts, you'll be able to separate yourself from all the traders that were losing. You'll be able to take yourself out from the 90% statistics into the 10% statistics of people who are actually making money in trading.
You just need to understand that there are people that things happen to and people who make things happen. And you need to land on which one you want to be. And when you do that, when you decide what you want to feel, that is the true source of power.
The last core value is the trading lifestyle. What have you been told about trading? Many people show you this in social media. The nice cars, the Lamborghinis, the Ferraris, the nice apartments, these luxurious lifestyle. But when it comes to you, it's quite dark. You are in this dark pit of hole. You don't even believe that you'll ever achieve that. But I'm here to tell you that is achievable, and you can be able to achieve that lifestyle. All you need to have is the right strategy, the right psychology. But when it comes to the trading lifestyle, you need to adapt certain habits. These habits, once applied, they can be able to separate you from all the rest of the traders. The first one is journaling. What is journaling? Journaling is taking note of everything that you are doing from the moment you are looking for the trade, the moment you place the trade, the feelings you have when placing the trade and holding the trade, to the moment you close the trade. And after you close the trade, what do you feel? What's going on in your mind? How do you think about the trade? Did you perform well? Did you perform bad? Did you manage the trade well? What were your feelings when you were taking the trade? Many people don't go through that. And that is why it's hard for you to find the success in trading in a very short period of time. If you adapt these habits, you will be able to separate yourself from the 90% of traders who lose within the 90 days. So my plan is, within your first 90 days, you need to have the proper journaling. You need to journal everything you're feeling. You will reach a point in time where you don't need to journal because that comes to you naturally. You just open your notebook or your journal book, you write down what you're feeling. The next thing is meditating. I know for people who are in Africa, Tanzanians in general, it's so hard to believe in these things. In Swahili tunasema mambo ya wazungu. The reason meditating is not just for wazungu or for Europeans or any other parts of or Westerners. Meditating can work for you too. Even if you're watching this video right now, if you thought like meditating is some spooky shit or something that Westerners do, no, it's not. You can also do it. I've been doing meditating for the past year, thanks to my friend who taught me how to meditate, who helped me meditate, and it has helped me have a proper mindset, a peaceful mindset when it comes to trading, when I open trades, when I manage trades, and this has been able to separate me from losing streaks happening often, because previously I had losing streaks almost every single month, but these days I can have a month where I don't even lose a single trade. I might lose one trade, or I might have a break even, or there were months where I don't have a single losing trade. Diversifying also is a part of trading lifestyle. Trading can work for you in two ways. It can be your main source of income, or it can also be a side gig or a side job. So if you're a person who's working right now a 9 to 5 and you're thinking of quitting your job so that you can start trading, hold up, stop. Before you get to that decision, I want you to weigh your pros and cons. The pros of becoming a full-time trader are: you will have a lot of time. You have time freedom, location freedom, and probably financial freedom as well. But in order for you to achieve all that, you need to have consistency, consistent results months after months. Maybe give yourself even 6 months of profitable results, making sure that you're consistent with your results before you actually quit your job or even decide to quit school. I'm a person who quit school back in 2019, and I can say I'm not I did not regret that decision. I don't not regret it at any point. but it was one of the toughest period of my life. 2019 going to 2020 was the toughest period of my life. I had to go through many changes in life because once I quit school, I had extra hours. I had plenty of time in trading. So as that it even reached a point where I was even losing more money than I was actually making. The reason why is because I had more time. That means I was putting more time on the charts. And that can be good and bad at the same time. Bad in a way that you start over trading because you would start looking at trades that were not there. You will even change your strategy in one way. Because, for example, I was a swing trader. This was because I was in school. So, being in school, I couldn't manage the trades often. So, I had to hold trades longer because when I'm in school, I'm just like studying. I'm occupied with quizzes, tests, presentations, and so on and so forth. So having that ample time allowed me to even hold trades longer. But when I had more time on the charts, more time looking at trades, I had poor management. So before you actually get into the decision of quitting school or even quitting your job, you need to think about that. You need to train yourself so that once you quit your job, you don't fall into the trap of losing. And lastly, exercising. So it's not just about running, hitting the gym or anything. I'm not gonna lie to you that I'm hitting the gym. I'm not that person. Exercising your mind, exercising your mindset, exercising your trading, going on the live charts. Because many people before we were taught that you need to demonstrate for 30 days or maybe 6 months before you get into a live account. I'm here to tell you that you don't need to do that. You need to get into the charts today. The moment you start this course, you need to get into the charts because you're not gonna learn shit if you don't get in the charts right now. Sorry for the foul language, but I'm here to put in the point, to pass the point where you need to get into the markets right now. You need to get into the charts right now. You need to exercise your brain to learn patterns, learn how the chart is going. You need to do that, and once you compile all that, you need to repeat it. Repetition is everything. Repetition in life allows you to adapt certain habits. There's a famous thing that goes that 21 days to adapt a habit and 90 days to make a lifestyle. So in order for you to adapt the trading lifestyle, you will need 90 days. But before you get into the 90 days, you need to repeat the same things: journaling, meditating, diversifying, exercising for 21 days to build the habit of journaling. Because I might teach you how to journal right now. You might do it for the first 2 days, and the third day you're tired, you're just not in the mood, you don't journal. And once you don't do that, it doesn't work. You need to have consistency. Same way applies even when you're going to the gym. You need to have consistency in order to find the results that you're looking for. So with that being said, I hope you understood everything. This is what's going to be compiled in the next lessons. The next lessons, you're going to learn these core values. You're going to learn exactly trading psychology. You're going to learn the strategies, and you're going to learn the lifestyle of trading. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.